Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video I'll be reviewing the Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy Night Edition. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Murdoch Hyundai here in Linden, Utah for giving me some time with this Palisade. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 3.8 liter V6 that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 19 around town and then 24 on the highway, with power outputs being 291 horsepower and then 262 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, nothing too crazy happening, a few body lines. Popping down below, love the turn signal indicators and how that matches with the grille trim. Now this one's all blacked out because it's the Night Edition package. I think this is one of the ways to go, or really the way to go with the Palisade because it just looks so clean. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 245 by 50 by 20 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels completely blacked out as part of this packaging. Notice all the trim here is also blacked out, same thing along the side. They do have some silver wheel trim around the windows, which I guess breaks it up a little bit. Interesting. And this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We've got the self-park feature, the opening for the hatch, remote start, Hyundai logo there in the back, and we'll pop it open. Now popping into the rear, with the third row folded down, we've got quite a bit of storage space here in the back. If you have the third row folded up, just like most SUVs in this segment, it's not massive, it's just this section right here that you get for storage. We do have a 12 volt back here. You've got for the second row to fold it down, third row to fold down and raise up automatically, which is always a nice feature to have. Some cup holders for the third row passengers. And you can see with the recline function, a little USB port there as well. And then for space, again, just like most crossovers SUVs in this segment, I would reserve it for kids. You can fit adults back there, but it's much more practical for the little kiddos. Anyways, press that and I'll lower the hatch right back down. That's pretty cool with the taillight design. You can see all the badging here also blacked out. Let's go quickly, the turn signal indicator. But let me know what you guys think about the Night Edition, but I think black on black looks cool. Hard to keep clean though, right? Now taking a look at the door panel in the rear, we've got a sunshade built in from the factory. You can see here with the soft touch and more down below. And then this is pretty nice. So fancy with the calligraphy. And then the Night package has its own kind of like seat trim, so you've got this suede down the center. Kind of fancier, right? Legroom back here, good. We've got a little storage pocket. Heated and ventilated seats. We've got our own climate zone. We've got some charging ports as well. So lots of features. We do have a sunroof here for the back passengers. And then a nice premium headliner up top as well. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see again with all of the soft touch trim, that's cool with the lines that go across. Memory seat function, we've got blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. All of our window controls right here, mirror adjustments on top of that. And then, look at this, pretty nice trim all down the center. Adjustments there on the side, got massage function too. More soft touch here, and then at the very top of the dash as well. Got our stability control, you've got a tow mode with this, parking brake all in that little area. Steering wheel is manually adjustable. Now take a look at the steering wheel, we've got nice soft touch trim all around. Paddle shifters here on the back for the 8-speed. We've got a bunch of practical controls in the front, including our cruise control. We've got your lane centering, it's adaptive cruise control, by the way. And then you can see like your volume and voice command controls, all of that. And then we've got traditional stalks on the back. Digital gauge closet here in the center, which we can use to scroll through and see different bits of info on different systems with the car. And then it does do a fun little animation with the different drive modes. So, kind of adds to the pizzazz. 360 camera system with this, again being fully loaded. You can see you've got the exterior shot. It'd be cool if they color matched, but that's more money, right? Anyways, quick response time with the screen. This does have the passenger talk system, so that just lets you talk to the rear passengers through the speakers, which that's always a nice feature to have instead of having to strain your voice all the time as a parent. Soft touch down below, and you can see the blacked out trim there on the dash. And then this is cool with the vents, how it all goes across. And then physical buttons here for the infotainment system, mostly radio stuff. Climate controls, this does have, there you go, dual zone climate. It's got a little screen for it too. It's kind of different. Transmission select here, got your auto holds, drive mode select. Does have a center locking differential, so that'll make the split front rear even. Got hill descent control as well, auto stop start. Heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. And then you've got this storage area here with the over-engineered cup holders. It's kind of interesting. Wireless phone charging pad, by the way. And then good storage space there. Got some more charging ports. I like the trim on the top. I think that's pretty nice. And then good storage in the glove box. I like the finish on the handle. Solid. And then we do have a camera rear view mirror with this. And then premium headliner, like I said, nice and soft. And then regular center up front. That was bright. So it's kind of hard to see, but 2025 Calligraphy Night Edition. Total MSRP 56,300. So with that being said, let's see how it performs. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Over the hood, both the mirrors. Throughout the rest of the rear. Heads up display, by the way. And I will say, because these have these like suede inserts, they don't get as hot. It's how hot is it? 102 degrees. And I mean, obviously we got cold function too with the seat and massage function. But yeah, if it was like just the black leather, that gets hotter to the touch. Easier to clean though, so it's always a plus with the blacked out leather. Now I will say, right off the bat, smooth drive. Love the 3.8 liter V6. And I've got the all-wheel drive splits showing. Sends more power to the front than the rear when you just have it in the standard all-wheel drive mode. Don't have the center locker on. Turn signal camera, always a cool feature. Pretty responsive, so that's nice. Yeah, suspension is quite compliant. The transmission's very quick, smooth. It's nice. I like how it drives. Get on a little bit. Ooh! Wow. It's nice. That is, I wouldn't call it insanely quick by any means, but it's a good acceleration. Yeah, we're good. I like this transmission, how it performs. It's very smooth. Smooths everything out. So Palisade Calligraphy, I did a review on one of these already, the regular one. I wanted to do the night edition because it looks cool. It's really nice. Now, when this first came out, it was truly segment leading. There was nothing else in the segment that had the features this has and all that. Now I would say that it's mostly segment leading. There is a competitor, and that is the Mazda CX-90. Now, I think this is a better looking car than the CX-90, and I think the Telluride sibling is also better looking than the CX-90. But there's no avoiding two things in the CX-90. The interior in that is beautiful, and then the engine. This has a naturally aspirated 3.8 liter V6. Some of you might like that. The Mazda's got that twin, or not twin turbo, but turbo 3.3 liter inline six. And so yeah, it's got more power, it's got more torque, a little bit more exciting powertrain. That also has a plug-in hybrid option as well. So I think that's kind of like the biggest competition, and I'd really like to get a comparison with them, try to figure out something in the near future. But yeah, overall the Palisade's still a really nice luxury family SUV, and it's cool that, you know, automakers like Hyundai are making this, because, you know, not everyone can afford a BMW or an Audi, but a lot of people want some of those luxury features, not because they're trying to live an overly bougie life, but more so, I'll actually go the other way, it'll be easier. But more so, it's, you know, it's like some people want heated seats, some people want cooled seats, some people want 360, you know, the stuff that this has that, you know, historically it's like you had to buy a high-end car to get some of these features. So it's cool that Hyundai offers it at a, it's not cheap by any means, but a more reasonable price point compared to, you know, traditional luxury automakers. So let me know your thoughts on the Palisade Calligraphy.